This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Los Angeles Rams. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go here in Inglewood. Here comes a return from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's a designed run. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
They went to the designed quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 9. Here's a first carry for their running back. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Give them 14 on that one. First down, New Orleans.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Now this time they'll look to throw. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Pat the 60. Mustang 19. Ready?
He'll look to throw. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Saints first down.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Ready.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
18 Cardinal, 18, cut 19, cut 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Dragon 60. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
The Saints will punt this one away.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll run, and that is Jarquez Hunter. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Second down, it's Howard. Quickly to the outside and complete. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
They'll come up to third and 3. Complete. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, L.A.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Now Howard on first down, forced to his right. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. Boy, easy call for an official. Once the receiver steps out of bounds, he can't be the first guy to touch it. So that brings out the flag. The middle, it is Hunter. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
It is third and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. That one too far, out in front. It is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
Got it. Ready?
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Hop, step, let go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set. 60.
Now this looks like a design run. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
So not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? We're back in Southern California in a moment. Here now, 3rd and 5. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Check, hurt, let go. 18 rattler, 18 rattler.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. There's no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Okay,
3rd down and 3.
ready. 70 Timberwolves.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Saints 1st down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
19 Lions. Go.
Going over the middle, this one is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
16 yards.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Let's go. Come 19. Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up third and real long.
What can they do here? This is third and forever.
Come on, come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts to talk things over before third down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down.
Let's go now. Cut the range. Set 18 Rattler. Cut 50.
He'll drop to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Arian Smith. Touchdown Saints. It's his third touchdown catch this year. The extra point is good. The Saints will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. We'll start this drive with a run by Hunter. Then they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Liking 18. Go.
Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Howard. He's got room to roam. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. An even 40 yards.
Goal at the 7-yard line.
On 1st and goal, Hunter to the 5-yard line.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
One more time with Hunter. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up
2 minutes remaining.
and goal.
First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. We'll line up at the 3-yard line again. They'll try to punch it in on 3rd and goal.
60 Bison, Buffalo 18.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. T. Higgins. Touchdown Rams. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. The extra point is good, and the Rams will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Warriors 17, Mustang 19, 18 Radical.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
60. 18, 5, go.
They'll look to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver.
Incomplete.
And 3rd down coming up.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
Back to throw. Oh, huge mistake right in the half. It is intercepted.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Inside give to Hunter. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Jonas Saker is there to make the stop. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Howard. Got his man at the 6. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
And the Rams, first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open, so the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Here's Howard. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball, and right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
On 3rd and goal, here's Howard. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Oh, the hard count looked like they caught somebody to jump. If they did, they pick up the 1st down. The Rams going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. That one is good. And the Rams get 3 here late in the 1st half to take the lead.
Good snap, good hold, really good operation by the specialist. Gives this offense the lead right before the halftime break. Now the question will be, can they build on this as they try to close this game out as we look forward to the 2nd half?
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, it's Hunter to get it going. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
19 Lions, 60 Eagles.
Throwing is Howard. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
Incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
70 Lions.
To the air, Howard. That is caught, finding Higgins. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
26 yards.
A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll throw on 1st down with Howard. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, L.A.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll begin here on the ground. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
And the Saints 1st down.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal.
Putting the tight end in motion. The RPO. That one is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Complete to number
They gain 18 yards on that one. 1st down, New Orleans. Here's a designed run. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
A loss of 2.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 18, 19 Lions. 7 Dragons, 6.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they'd go for it here.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. On the handoff, here is Hunter. Oh, a loose football. And the defense comes up with a big turnover. Maybe this will turn this game around.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. To throw is Howard. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. This one complete to Higgins. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Play action, it's Howard. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
A loss of 10 yards on the play.
And it might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for a Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
This is Hunter. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
Chaps 60, Chaps, Hawks 70, Hawks 79 Broncos. I got him. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Warriors 70. Check out.
Now, Howard. That one, taken in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Makes the score Rams 24, Saints 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Crazy. Now ahead, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Rams. With 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. The extra points up and good. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. The extra point is up and through. And the Rams add on to their already sizable lead.
7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
79 Broncos. Bronco 80. Chap 60, Chap 60.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
23 yards.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy, but you get paid to catch them all.
Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Saints first down.
They send the tight end in motion. Back to the air one more time. A ball deep for the end zone. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Let's go now. Nike 18.
Howard to throw here on first down. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Rams first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
On the ground, here's Hunter. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he is very close to the first down. But eyeball, he is shy of it. They say it's 4th and inches.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Lion.
They'll throw for it with Howard. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and through. And the Rams stretch things out even further.
45. Saints 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This is intercepted. And the Rams will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. That's going to be incomplete. Looked like they had him for a second. They went into the bag of tricks. It almost worked. It's second down.
Ricky.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 79 Bronco. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Pioneer. Panther 11.
And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
Third and long. Here's Howard. Catch left side is made by Higgins. How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a first down?
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, it's Howard. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 23-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Set. Buffalo 18. Cowboy 80. Go.
Howard to throw again. Quick throw taken in, and he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
17-yard line.
Howard back to the air one more time. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard's very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
To throw again, it's Howard. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll be forced out of bounds. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing again, Howard. And not liking anything downfield, he'll just get this to the sideline. It is incomplete.
Smart decision there on 1st and goal. If it's not there early, don't get baited into a bad decision. Just throw it away and live for another down. Really nice decision making here. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
On 2nd down, Howard. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it, and the Rams will add one more onto their big lead.
52, Saints 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
They motion a receiver right. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Thrown left side. The catch is made. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
And it's 3rd down.
He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down.
A gain of 5.
Great work there by the interior of this offensive line, the center, the 2 guards, really working together to create that hole up the middle. And then it's just the vision of the back, Mike. There's a fine line between hitting that full speed, but also having a little bit of patience to let that play develop.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
1st down, Saints.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He's going to air this one out. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang Knights. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone. That one's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day...
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
The Saints will line up for the
Back to throw. He'll swing that out wide. And he's going to get into the end zone for the 2. That'll make the score a little more respectable. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for.
Hold it ready. Go, take it to the house. 18, bind it down. 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll throw on 1st down with Howard. Exiting the pocket right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
60, 18, run, Warriors, 70.
Howard now to throw it here on 2nd down. Now he'll air one out. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point.
Here we go. One final play. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for two.
22.
Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win here for the Rams. This was a game where both offenses were